The wow can be a number of things, but the basic definition is it has to be that coin, right? And then it has to be in that grade, and it has to be in that price. Well, I think tonight when you see this coin, you'll agree it's something special. You are looking at the Bicentennial Quarter. Now again, think about it. In a couple of years, the U.S. Mint has made the announcement that the 2026, the USA 250 celebration will be the largest ever, and they're going to be making brand new coins, which means we're spending a lot of time looking at the older coins, the first time we ever did something like this. So we did it on 3 coins, a quarter, a half dollar, and a dollar. The quarter was the little drummer boy. We had Independence Hall on the half dollar, and then we had that special rendition of the moon with the Liberty Bell on the Eisenhower dollar, right? We also made it our first dual date coin ever in circulation, 1776, 1976, and they were made for 2 years, 75 and 76. With all that said, they made a number of different types. They made P's and D's in circulation, which many of you probably put into your coffee cans, etc., and we never spent them. I was one of those people too. Then they had the regular clad proof, which was in proof sets. And those were a little over 7 million. So we're looking at 800 million P's, 860 million D's, 7 million clad proofs. Then they had 11 million silver uncirculateds, and the rarest of them all was the silver proof from San Francisco. Only 4 million coins gross in that special 3-piece set. Well, from there, now it's fast forward to NGC, PCGS, etc., start certifying coins in the late 1980s. Now fast forward another 35 years and look at this number. Of the 4 million coins that were struck in 1976, in the last 35 years, PCGS has only certified 654 of them in 70. Think about that. Now, if you look at how they were packaged, or you remember how that special blue pack was with the coins encapsulated, but they were very loose capsules, it makes total sense. But think about it, only 654. Now, if you want to look for the rarest proof silver eagle on the planet in 70, the 94P has the lowest mintage figure up until 2021. And there's 2,465 of those in 70. And it sells for a couple of thousand. The 95W is very close to this number. And that sells for $20,000. On the other hand, kind of like out of sight, out of mind with rarity. And it doesn't have to be a big coin to be rare. It doesn't have to be a ultimately multi-$1,000 coin to be rare. The numbers speak for themselves. The government releases mintage figures. This one is the lowest mintage. 809 million P's, 860 million D's, 7 million S-Mint clads, 11 million S-Mint silver uncs, and 4 million silver proofs. This coin, winner. Then you go to the second chapter. Now, certified coins. The finest known as a 70, right? The old Sheldon scale. Only 654 of them have ever made that grade. And you're looking at one of them right now. That means when you break it down, it's like 12 per state can own our Bicentennial Quarter in the silver proof that is a 70. And it's only $2.99. Now, we did find one of our competitors that had 2 of these available. It was on their website. Obviously not enough to bring forward for a television presentation like we're talking here this evening. And they were at $4.99. We are $200 less. Now, we only have a handful in the first place, but it is a great coin. It is, I mean, not a good coin. It is a great coin. And it's because of the fact that it's not only the special coin of the year, the special event of all time, it is the grade, and the grade is backed up by few, very few. And if that number was to change by 10, which I would love to see it happen in the next year, that would be a lot, which means now we're up to 664 versus 654 we have right now. That is how special this coin is. For kicks and giggles, let's look at last year, 2022. What did we do in 2022? We made a proof silver eagle. We made 500,000 of them. And it sold out within a matter of minutes the first day it was released. Remember in last January? A fun time. Over the last year, PCGS has certified over 100,000 of them in 70 condition. 100,000 in perfect 70. And it's a couple $100 coin today. Because that's what the market warrants for that special coin in that special grade. I'm sorry, this is way more specialer. It's a new word, specialer. And it's because of one thing. It's a perfect 70. It's, well, almost a half a century old. It will be in a couple of years. And again, we're talking about it now because of one thing. We understand that in 2026, it's going to go crazy. All the new coins they come out with, the new coin designs they come out with. Hopefully there'll be some in circulation as well, because how much fun was that? With the Lincoln Cents, the Westward Nickels, the State Quarters National Parks, we've been making history. We love that stuff. But when it comes down to it, there can only be one that has the rarity index that this one has. And you're looking at it. It is the smallest of the silvers. It was quarter, half dollar, and this is all about that. Guys, we got to put a 30-second clock up. I'm down to single digits. It didn't take long. If you're visiting us via the web, avccoins.com, right there in the bottom right. If you see that pop up, it just means the phones are a little bit busy. You can always use that as an order-taking service with your smartphone, your laptop, etc. But this one, everybody, is special. And again, we've talked about this many, many times. It doesn't have to be ridiculously expensive to be rare. Yet on the other hand, it can be very, very rare and affordable. This is the latter. Popularity can't beat the Bicentennial. Rarity, it's the rarest mintage, 70, finest quality, low population of only 654 coins known in the world in the last 35 years, out of 4 million coins they made. $4.99 is my competition. We got a couple of them left at $2.99. It's that special. It's here right now. You got to join me. And that's exactly why we call this segment the Wow Factor.